In this video, we are going to talk about different types of sequences. Here's a few examples, so let's see if we can fill in the blanks and describe the pattern. If you look at the first pattern, we've got 4, 8, 12, 16. So it looks like to get from 4 to 8, we're going to add 4. To get from 8 to 12, we're going to add 4 again. And then from 12 to 16, we're going to add 4. So if we continue that pattern of adding 4, we would get 20, 24, and 28 in the blanks. If we look at the second pattern, instead of adding 4 this time, it looks like we might have a little bit different pattern. If you do 4 times 2, you get 8. 8 times 2 would be 16. 16 times 2 would be 32. So if you can continue that pattern of multiplying by 2, you would get 64, 128, and then 256. This next pattern can be a little bit complicated at first to try to figure out. It looks like they're still increasing, and so if we look and see what the pattern would be, to get from 4 to 5 we add 1, to get from 5 to 8 we add 3, to get from 8 to 13 we add 5, and to get from 13 to 20 we add 7. So we're not adding the same consistent number every time on this one. However, if you look at the difference between each of these numbers, it looks like there is going to be a pattern here where 1 and 3 are 2 apart, and 3 and 5 are 2 apart, and 5 and 7 are also 2 apart. So it's like a double layer for the pattern. So let's see if we can fill in the blanks. So we did plus 1, plus 3, plus 5, plus 7. Next would be plus 9. So that would give me 29. And then we would do plus 11. So that would give me 40, and then if we do plus 13, that would give me 53. Our last pattern can be a little bit complicated as well, but let's give it a try. So we've got 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. We're still increasing. Looks like we're not adding a consistent number again, but if you do 1 plus 0, you'd get 1. 1 plus 1 would give you 2. 2 plus 1 would give you 3. 3 plus 2 would give you 5, and then 5 plus 3 would give you 8. If you notice, these numbers right here match the first numbers in our sequence. So what that means is that you take two numbers and add them together to get the next number. So if we wanted to fill in the blank here, what we would need to do is add 5 and 8 together to get 13. And then after that, we would add 8 and 13 together, which would give us 21. And then finally, if we add 13 and 21 together, that would give us our last blank of 34. Let's talk about the names of these different types of patterns. So the first pattern that you need to know about is an arithmetic sequence. So an arithmetic sequence is a sequence that you get from doing addition. The generator is called a common difference. So in the example we looked at before, 4, 8, 12, 16, the common difference would be 4 because that's the number that we're adding every time. We generate the sequence by adding 4. The next type of sequence we're going to look at is a geometric sequence. A geometric sequence you get by doing multiplication. This time the generator is called a common ratio. So in this example, our generator or our common ratio would be 2 because the way that we generate or create the sequence is by multiplying everything by 2. The next example was an example of a quadratic sequence. This was the type where you don't add the same number every single time, but if you look at that second layer in the pattern, it is the same every single time. And then finally, the last sequence we looked at is called the Fibonacci sequence. And the way that the Fibonacci sequence works is that if you combine the first two numbers together, it'll give you the next term. So for example, if you add 1 plus 1, it's going to give you 2. Or if you add 5 plus 8, it's going to give you that 13. So the four main types of sequences that you need to know about are arithmetic, geometric, quadratic, and Fibonacci. The two that we're going to spend the most time in class are arithmetic and geometric sequences, so you can look for separate videos on both of those.